What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hunt, aka Deuce7, back with another video. The other day, we looked at the American teams one-on-ones from the Senior Bowl, and today we're gonna check out the national team. But before we get into that, make sure you go show your boy some love. Everyone like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell to turn on post notices, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And we just gonna get right to it today. Let's see what it's talking about. Alright, right here, this is why you want to stay more square at the line of scrimmage. You see immediately he just opens up, doesn't, get hands on, doesn't really just slow the receiver's momentum down. The receiver's just running with free access. And at this point, he's over top of the route. So the receiver just sits back down. Easy catch, pitch and catch. Yeah, see, this is how you want to, that's how you want to play it. That is, that's perfect. Square, hands on, sit in the route. That's completely strapped. Alright, this great hips. I know I always say you want to stay more square, and he could have had a pick easy here if he stays a little more square, but this is a great job right here. Yeah, there's little holes not getting called. All you receivers out there. But yeah, that's perfect rep. Especially playing the ball. Alright, whoever the quarterback is just threw a dime. But I mean, that's pretty much for the most part how you want to play. You have outside leverage. You want to keep the outside leverage. You see, he's in great position right here. He just doesn't make a play on the ball. Yeah, that's my boy Breed too. Yeah, he's a great corner. You see right here, just simple. Receiver's 1 yard downfield. His hips are facing the sideline. That's always just a great position the receiver gets you in if he's trying to run a slant. If you're a DB, that's a position you never want to be in. But it is what it is. You just gotta be able to make the play at that point. Oh yeah, Ben! Oh yeah, Ben! Strap that up! That's my other boy, Ben St. Jude, University of Minnesota. He was actually at Michigan first, but you see, he just does a great job sitting down, coming back to the ball. Like right here, he doesn't need that hand right there, and that kind of causes him to get upfield a little bit, but that's just how you come back to the ball and make a play. Because at the end of the day, the receiver doesn't catch it, receiver doesn't catch it. That's what we're paid to do as DBs, not allow catches. Oh, this is... Yo, these DBs balling out right now. Okay. Hey, so he does a great job here. You see, probably could have stayed a little more square, and you don't want to be crossed over and making contact with the receiver. That's just a position where you don't really have a lot of power, and you don't have balance either. But so on TikTok the other day, I posted a clip of saying when you have outside leverage, stay outside, and people were like, what if he runs a dig? Well, at that point, that's where you just got to be an athlete and be able to undercut the route. That's a great PBU. My other boy Nico. Ugh. This is a great job by the DB. Staying in his hip pocket, just making it, especially on a vertical route, you want to put yourself in a position where the ball has to go over your head. So right there, the ball had to go over the DB's head, and the quarterback had to make a perfect throw, which he wasn't able to make. Another great coverage. Does a great job staying in the hip pocket. Another time where you got to force the quarterback to make a great throw and the receiver to make a great catch. Ooh, it's getting cold. And then you see right here, he gets over the route and the receiver is able to just kind of use his momentum against him. Yeah, he's looking back at the quarterback while the receiver's breaking, and at the same time he's over the route, so it's always a great way to get beat. Okay, Ben, strap him up. Strap him up then, Ben. I like that. See, he does a great job staying square at the line of scrimmage, and he slows the receiver's momentum down. The receiver, that's not free access. The receiver has to work to get upfield. That's perfect right there. All right, like a dig in one-on-ones. Oh, this is. Ugh, just stay under it. Right here, he doesn't need that hand right there, you see? Look, so you think, a lot of DBs think when you have the hand on him like that you're able to control him. But really, all the receiver's looking to do is use something to create separation. So right here, his hand's on him like this. You see the receiver just kind of throws him by at the elbow and is able to create that separation when he was really strapped the whole rep. All right, right here, this is why you want to stay. See, this is a hard one too, because right here, you know, he's getting into his route. You're thinking vertical, you're thinking fade, and he runs the back shoulder, kind of sets it down. Yeah, that's a tough one. I've gotten beat on that plenty of times. I think every DB has. Ooh. All right, so right here, this is a prime example why you want to get hands on the receiver. Because he's just kind of running routes on air right there. And then as a receiver, you want to get friendly here. You want to, when you break it, you want to stay flat. You don't want to drift upfield, because that's when you start running the, you know, safeties and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, what do you use? Oh, make the play! Make the play! You was right there! Oh. I mean, that was perfect up until the end. Another good rep. Might be a little too much hands, but nah, that's a great. Like, yet again, making the quarterback really throw the ball over your head. That's also great catcher speed by my man Ben. Okay then, make that play. I like that. Yo, I love that right there. Look, does a great job keeping his leverage, controlling the receiver, and then just undercuts the route. Yo, that's beautiful way to play a dig right there. That's how you play a dig. Ooh. That's why eyes are so important. Right here, it looks like his eyes are kind of up. He's not really looking at the receiver's hip. So when the receiver breaks off, he's not in position to really break with him. Maintain that that coverage. What happened here? All right, so he does a good job. He doesn't really get hands on with the line of scrimmage, but he does a good job getting below the route. This is pretty covered right here. Yeah, it's just one of those situations where you just got to keep eyes on the receiver. Like, it's hard too, because you're thinking, all right, they're about to throw, you know, he's getting vertical, about to throw a go ball, but you just got to do your best. I mean, it's a hard rep. That's why DB is the hardest position, because receivers and offenses do stuff like that to just try and manipulate us. All right, that. Yet again, he has outside leverage. Keep the outside leverage. Make the receiver's job just have to 10 times harder by having to run through you. Couldn't even see that. Okay, good job. Oh, you could. Nah, you gotta make that pick, especially if you're in this position. But once the receiver, you see him start getting vertical, he's really downfield. Like right here, he could get beat by a back shoulder, but at the same time, you know, he sees the ball and makes a play. It's a regular rep. Want to stay maybe a little more square. Don't give so much ground, but would have been a 4-yard catch. Okay, yo, these DBs low-key strapping shit right here. You want to see more. Yo, especially when you're going for a pass breakup, you don't want to ever swat really. You want to more just stick your hand in there and try and tap it, because when you swat, you just increase your opportunity to miss the ball. But he got the ball out, so that's all that matters. Keep your feet, Bree. But yeah, yet again, like, all right, right here, you know, you want to keep your eyes down a little more, but it's a 4-yard catch. Like, he's getting tackled at 4 yards, so I mean, it is what it is. Ooh, that's a great job using the hands by the receiver. Yeah, he was just kind of I think you see it right here. Let me try and pause it, but his feet look like they got kind of close together. Yeah, he didn't really have a great base. You see his foot's kind of high in the air. When you're pressing, you want your feet to be as low to the ground when you move as possible, so that way you can step replace. That's why the receiver's able to just kind of throw him by. That was a great way to run the slant. Ooh, stay out. See, that's why you stay outside. Once you start trying to switch leverage, you're just kind of a guessing game at that point. He did a good job reading it down. He does a great job right here, you know, just being patient. Trusting his speed and knowing that he could be in the receiver's hip pocket, so if he breaks, he'll be able to be right there. Yo, I hate that route in one-on-ones. That's out of bounds. Yeah, right here, you see, kind of got over top of the route. And he's kind of opened up. You see his foot's off the ground, so he doesn't really have balance or power to step replace. It's a great speed turn. If you've got a speed turn, just find the receiver's hip immediately. And then might have got there a little early, but ball's out of bounds. Ugh, just keep your eyes down, stay below it. Look at that. Look how patient he is. He just, his eyes, you can see they're down here. Because look, as soon as the receiver sits down, he's sitting down. And he's been there running that route for the receiver. He ran that comeback. Ooh, great hips. He's making this play though. He's 100% making this play if he's staying more square. Like the receiver's 2 yards. Y'all gonna hear me say this a lot. Just stay square. The receiver's 2 yards away from the line of scrimmage. His hips are facing the sideline. But he has a great job recovering. And you can test that catch. Oh, don't switch leverage. Oh, that was a good route, my boy Nico. That's why you don't switch leverage. You've seen plenty of times the DB just stays outside, he's on that route. But he switches leverage, then he gives the receiver an opportunity to break back outside. Oh, keep eyes down. Yeah, that's a hard route. You just gotta know if receiver takes an inside release like that, you just gotta be kind of anticipating, staying on the inside hip, anticipating, or outside hip, anticipating a break inside. That's a great catch technique. Like I was saying, you gotta stay on his outside hip, anticipate an inside break, but don't jump to the inside, if that makes sense. It's great catch technique right here. Doesn't really give too much ground. Great contact. He caught. Oh, you gotta make that play. Oh man. Great job just using your speed. You see right here, he just doesn't really panic. Just knows he's able to catch up. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Stay square at the line of scrimmage. You control the receiver. At this point, the receiver's done. Like quarterback's going to the next read, but it's one-on-one, so they're gonna throw it. But you see, once you control the receiver like this, they can't run full speed. You can just anticipate a break. So right here, you just anticipate the curl. Great PBU. Bro, come on. That's the route you run on one-on-ones. It's so weak to me. That's a great job getting to the sideline. Make the play. Make the play. Ah, get that pick. Yeah, who's this? Keith Taylor? I ain't gonna lie. He been strapping in this video. But right here, you want to see him stay a little more square initially. But that's a great job getting the receiver to the sideline. And not just make the play. And that's going to do it. Appreciate you if you made it this far. Thank you for rocking with me. And hopefully this whole corner situation gets resolved pretty soon here at Michigan. I'm trying to be back outside, film technique videos, film one-on-ones, film training type videos. But in the meantime, this is the kind of content I'll be bringing. So Like I said, go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'm going to catch y'all next time. Peace.